Hey guys, hi Crash and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to react to the infographic. Weird facts about testicles. I don't know. I saw this. I was like, I gotta react to it. It seems like it's gonna be super interesting. Like, I just have to check this out, man. Like, this is probably gonna be crazy. So yeah, guys, we're just gonna jump right into these facts about testicles.
Testicles, balls, nuts, cojones.
All the
Dwayne
names,
"The
yep.
Rock" Johnsons.
Dwayne the Rock
Regardless of what you
Johnson.
call them, you wouldn't be alive today without this sex organ. That being said, testicles are pretty odd. They're vital organs outside of the male body. One almost always hangs lower than the other, and they contain terabytes of genetic information. Let's start with a really weird testicle fact. All male animals have some form of testes, but the bush cricket might have the weirdest sized
The
testicles in the
bus
entire
cricket.
animal kingdom. The bush cricket's
It
testicles account
has
for
testicles.
14% of their entire body weight. Imagine if a 150-pound human had testes that were 14% of their body weight.
Oh my
That would mean their
god.
testicles would be almost 24 pounds. Those are some big balls.
Oh
Sticking with the animal
shit.
kingdom, male right whales have the largest testicles of any organism. On average, the right whale testicle weighs about 1 ton and can produce a gallon of semen.
Oh my
And if you thought
god.
having a 1-ton testicle was weird, humans decided to take whale testicles to a whole new level. The Icelandic brewing company Stodi has produced a beer for the country's midwinter festival. This festival is called Thori, and the beer they created for it is the Valgus 2 beer. You might be wondering what an Icelandic beer and testicles have in common. Well, prepare to get weird. The beer itself is brewed with the testicles of fin whales. The fin whale testes are smoked in dried sheep
Oh
dung, added
hell
to the batch of
no.
beer, and brewed to infuse their flavor into the
Ew. Oh,
alcohol.
that's so
So it would
messed
seem
up,
the weirdest
bro.
thing about whale testicles is what humans do with them.
That's
And fin whale
wrong.
testicles are not the only reproductive organs that humans have made into a drink. In the 16th
That's
century through the
disgusting.
18th century, women in Canada would put beaver testicles in their tea or moonshine. It was believed that the beaver testes acted as a contraceptive.
This is one of the things I don't like about humans. In fact, we just like to just take other things, offer other things, and make them into shit for us to eat or drink. Like, it's wrong. It's wrong. I'm sorry. I know somebody has some argument with it, blah, blah, blah. No, it's wrong. It's just messed up to me. I'm sorry. Like, there's no way I'd be able to eat something like that or drink something that had the testicles of a beaver or whatever because, one, I'm a fucking man. I would imagine that my own goddamn testicles, and two, I'm a fucking man.
They didn't. All that people got from drinking those beverages was the weird taste of beaver in their mouth.
Yeah.
Although we use the word
And not the
testicles,
good
which
beaver.
has Latin roots, other languages use the term for the male reproductive organ in different ways. For example, the word avocado is derived from the Aztec word for testicles.
Really?
This is also true of the word orchid, which is derived from the Greek word for
Oh my
testicles.
god.
Humans
I
have
know
probably
that.
been comparing their testicles to nature since the beginning of
So
time.
every time I eat an
And this brings
avocado,
us
I'm
to a
eating a
unique
testicle.
yet weird term that is sometimes used for testicles: blue balls. The colorful name is given to the sensation that occurs when a male gets sexually aroused but then does not have a release. This can lead to an uncomfortable throbbing sensation in the testicles. At no point in time do
Been
the
there, buddy.
testes turn blue, and if for some reason they did, that person should immediately go seek medical attention because they have much bigger problems than just a little discomfort. The scientific term for blue balls is epididymal hypertension. The biological
can't
reason
pronounce
this
that.
occurs is because the blood vessels of the testes expand to make room for increased blood flow in preparation for sex. This is how males get erections. However, the penis is not the only thing that can increase in size in preparation for intercourse. The testicles of human males can actually double in size when they're aroused. Think about how crazy that is.
Really?
During sex, the
Interesting.
testes can grow twice as large to accommodate all the blood flowing to the genitalia. No wonder someone can sometimes feel lightheaded after sex.
Yep.
If you thought testicles growing twice their normal size was weird, this next fact will really surprise you. Sometimes the testicles can be hidden within the body. When a human
What?
male is developing in the womb, his testicles normally drop down from the male abdomen and form in the scrotum outside of the body. However, sometimes human males are born with both testicles still inside their body. Basically, they appear to be born with no testes at all. Of course, the testicles are still
Oh my god, man. How would I can't imagine how that would feel? Like how I mean they're alive, so I'm like, but how would you like pee and stuff like I don't know. That's like anybody down below if you're born like that, you're watching this video, please let me know how that's like. I'm not the judge of thing. I just as a man with both my testicles, I get that are out. I can't imagine like that, like them being inside like that. That's just weird.
still there, they just haven't descended yet. Sometimes when this happens, the testicles eventually descend on their own after a few months.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they don't. If the testicles do remain hidden in the body, they oftentimes need to be taken out through surgery. This normally resolves the problem and allows the testicles to hang freely, but like with any surgery, there are risks. A risk of having undescended testicles is that the person has a 40% higher chance of developing testicular cancer,
Oh,
even after they've
no.
been operated on. But why do the testicles sit outside of the body?
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
incredibly sensitive and vital to reproduction of our species, so why aren't they more protected?
I
The
know,
answer is
right?
both surprising and weird.
One
The
hit
main
and we're
purpose of
done.
the testes is to produce sperm. They actually serve no other purpose but to produce sperm and secrete hormones. In fact, the average human testicles produce around 200 million sperm each day. But
Damn.
why is the organ that ensures the continuation of our species so exposed? Why aren't they inside the body where they can be protected? The reason is because of temperature regulation. Sperm survive best around 93 degrees Fahrenheit. This is about 5 degrees cooler than the internal temperature of the body, which is 98.6 degrees. By having the testicles sitting
That's
just outside of the
interesting. I
body,
never knew
their
that.
temperature can be regulated. This is done by the scrotum tightening or loosening. When it shrinks, the testes are pulled closer to the body and therefore the temperature rises. When the scrotum stretches, the testicles descend away from the body.
That
and
makes
their
so much
temperature lowers.
sense.
It's a balancing act of the testes to ensure they stay at a viable temperature for sperm production and storage. This dance of the testicles isn't just specific to humans. Every animal is
Sorry, guys, but like that's crazy, man. Like some of these facts I never knew. Like really, like an avocado being like the word for the what do you say the Aztec word for testicles. Like I had no idea the orchid being the Greek word for testicles, or why your testicles like come out your body. Like some of these facts are actually really interesting. Like again, the whole fact of being born like with them still inside you, like that's like I don't like know like how you even live with that, to be honest.
For example, elephant testicles are tucked up inside the body near the kidneys, so the thermoregulation
Really?
process and temperature of the testicles is different from animal to animal. Sperm, for all intents and purposes, is a data storage device. It holds half of the genetic information to make an offspring in the form of DNA. This means that the average male ejaculation releases around 15.8 terabytes of data in DNA code, which makes the testes one of the largest data storage devices in the world.
Wow.
And if having two organs that act like computer hard drives between your legs isn't weird enough, most testicles hang at different heights. For most males, the left
Really?
testicle hangs a little lower than the right. The reason for this is so the temperature of one testicle can be adjusted without affecting the other. If both testes were at the exact same
body
height, they
is
would
so
be
cool.
constantly touching one another, and there would be no way to make slight temperature adjustments to either side without affecting the other.
He sounds so
Scientists
mad.
have no idea why it is the left testicle that hangs lower for most males. It may be by random chance or a yet-to-be-discovered reason that will be just another weird fact to add to the list. It's important we continue to learn about the world around us, and that includes learning more about testicles. If we don't, some terrible mistakes could be made. For example, in the Middle Ages, men who wanted sons sometimes had their left testicles chopped off.
Oh,
It was
God,
thought that the right
yeah.
testicle held the sperm to create a male, and the left testicle held the sperm that
Which
created a
is
female.
stupid.
It was believed that by cutting off the left testicle, they were all but insured to have a male offspring.
Dumb as
As
shit,
science
bro.
advanced, we discovered that the Y chromosome that determines whether an offspring will be male or female can be found in the sperm of both testicles.
Yep.
Meiosis, which is the process of cell division to create sex cells such as sperm, occurs the exact same way in both testicles.
I could never live back then. Some of this shit just seems so stupid. Like really, like me cutting off my left nut is going to like, oh, that's just going to tell me you're going to have a boy. It's like, well, what if I want a girl? I'm like, are you going to like banish me for that? Like some shit so stupid. Or they would like cut off and circumcise people's manhood, like to prove like a point of their manliness or bravery in some culture. Like some of that just shit to me. Just like no, could never be me. I could never do that. I'm sorry. I could never ever do that.
Therefore, regardless of which testicle the sperm that fertilizes the egg comes from, there's a 50-50 chance that it carries the Y chromosome and that the baby will be a boy. You also have to wonder how awkward it must have been if a man in the Middle Ages cut off his left testicle and his next baby was a female.
Yeah,
He
you must
have
looking
felt
dumb
rather
as shit.
silly for treating
Yep.
his testes in such a horrible way. Like all organs in your
We'll
body,
walk around for the
testicles make
pain for the
proteins
rest of
for
your
different
life, boy.
functions within your cells. Interestingly, testicles have the most diverse proteins out of any organ in the body. It's been estimated that around 77% of all human proteins can be created in the testicles. Around 1,000 of these proteins are unique to the testes alone. This is interesting because the human brain only creates around 300 unique proteins, so it would seem that the testicles are sometimes more impressive than even the human brain, which might not come as a surprise for some of you, when thinking about the males of our species. On a
Yep,
more serious note, a unique form of cancer that develops
that
in the
makes
testicles
sense.
can be incredibly dangerous for men. Testicular cancer occurs most frequently in men between 15 and 35 years old. This is a younger age group than most other cancers. Testicular cancer can be dangerous and even fatal. It's estimated that around 8,700 new cases of testicular cancer are diagnosed every year in the US alone. Of those 8,700 men, around 380 will
Testicular
die,
cancer is
so
no joke.
testicular cancer is not something to be taken lightly. The
Mm.
testicles are truly unique organs, and if
They're
nothing else,
very
they are
special,
definitely
so
weird.
I would appreciate
Whether
if
it's
you
their
women
unique
stop
size and
kicking us
shape
in
or the
them.
crazy things we do with them, who
Stop
knows what
kicking them.
discoveries the future holds for these male reproductive organs. Now, check out weird facts about the male body, or watch weird facts about the female body.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you everybody who watched. If you guys want me to react to more videos on Infograph Show, whether it be like they said the male body or the female body or anybody else, please let me know down below. Also let me know by giving me thumbs up, subscribe, and share guys. Helps me know that you guys want more and helps me continue to grow the channel. Helps me also get recognized more on YouTube. So if you guys don't mind, I would really appreciate it. There will be a link in the description to the original video as well as the original channel. Go support them, and my social media will be down there as well. Please let me know your thoughts on some of these. Like I said, I had no idea about some of these, like the avocado and and one like the left nut being shorter, and how some of these and how like in some countries they cut off whale nuts to make beer. Like, oh my, I'm sorry, some of this shit just sound too surreal for me. Hearing that, like I like, and then to hold them like being born with them still being inside your body and stuff, like just let me know some of your opinions on them, because some of these things blew me away, things I've never thought of about my own nut. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoy. It's like creating them out. Peace.